not a lot tonight. Somebody else is going to have to make a lot of the calls and stuff.
So what I'm hearing is tomorrow is going to be really rough for you.
Tomorrow?
If you're through your last of your meds now.
No. I'm not in the last of my meds right now. I'm in the middle of my current dosage.
And he's high. Is that okay?
Joe check.
I'm just not feeling any pain, is what I'm saying there.
Hey, man.
Oh, believe me, we'll
it's
give
all
you pain.
Good, man.
We'll give you pain.
He's
you
just
won't
not divulging the
care.
fact he has to smoke some of his pain medication.
Not
No.
with extractions.
No, you don't. No smoking
you don't want
with
to do that.
extraction.
You don't
eating
need to
those
suck on
brownies?
anything.
No, these are all it's opiates, opioids, or
It's all
whatever they are.
pharmaceutical grade.
Yeah, little pills.
Good.
They cut the timer down on these lock portals TVs. It seemed like that's the third one I put up in 10 minutes.
They should make them so they're permanent.
I know.
Like it's just forever in the game. It'll be there.
Yeah, you have to dismiss it or something.
That's how I would
That's
do
a
it.
good idea.
Yeah,
Dismiss it.
They put
Yeah.
a timer on it for 2 minutes, so they last for 2 minutes now instead of 5.
That's ridiculous.
You know, there are times when I wish we had the Chinese death indicators, which is a little gravestone. Like they don't allow them to have like a little bone corpse lying on the ground in China. So they have gravestones where people died instead. So I remember seeing this picture of, remember that big dinosaur that was on the that was in Pandaria? You had to go to that island and fight. Yeah, that big one. That area was like, it was like a massive graveyard of gravestones in some of the pictures I saw from screenshots in China servers.
I like the bread bosses. Those are so scary. Have you seen those?
The bread bosses?
Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'll show you. 1 second, let me look it up.
Naomi, who you want me to buff tonight?
Well, let's see here.
Donna's got her macro.
Is that a hit?
Hey, it worked. Oh, for the
Another mage table up.
What is that?
Yeah, can I get a summons at some point, perhaps?
Why don't you get called up?
Oh, thank you, Donna, again and again and again. It gets me really excited when I see 2 hours for like a second, and it goes back to 60 minutes.
Done.
Spicy, you want to get Mirma?
Full on all enemies too.
There's a guy that everybody wants to drink.
He said he wouldn't buff her if his life depended on it.
He said what?
That he wouldn't buff her if his life depended on it.
Well, that's between Mirma and him. I'll let her deal with it.
Wait, what am I doing?
I said that Spicy said he wouldn't buff you, and even if his life depended on it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Spicy.
All right, so we are gonna, I guess most everybody's here, it looks like, so we'll just go ahead and lay this out there. We're trying to clean up a lot of the comm chatter during fights. It's getting a little excessive, so we're gonna kind of put down some new rules on chatter. When we're working trash, where we haven't, we're not planning, or we're not working in a planning phase, we're just kind of like right now we're hanging out in front of the boss. Chatter all you want, it's fine. When we're working trash and we're on our way to the next boss, chatter all you want, it's fine. Once the pull timer goes, keep the chatter like gone, like just unless you got something pertaining to the fight, just try not to just chit chat during the fight. And then Like once the fight's over, of course, we'll chit chat usually for a minute or so before the loot rolls start. But once the loot rolls start, and that gets called, cut the chatter until loot's done, and then chatter all you want again. So basically, during loot and during the boss fight, keep the chatter to a minimum. The other thing that we're gonna do is no more death monologues. That means if you die, you can say like, I could be like, Joe Bowie's dead. All right, and like if we're in a particular fight, like we're over like an Iminar or something, I could be like Joe Bowie's dead first platform, or Joe Bowie's dead second platform. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, Joe Bowie's dead. I stepped on a mine and then I bounced over in the corner and then I blinked by accident and stepped off and fell to my doom and I'm really sad about it. And, that doesn't help much. So just if you're dead and you want to let people know you're dead, that is helpful because then we know who's dead and where they might be, perhaps, or whatever. But let's keep death monologues to a minimum and chatter during the fights and loot rolls to pretty much gone. I think it'll run a little smoother if we do that.
Sounds an excellent plan, Joe Booty.
Suck up.
Where'd all these chickens come from?
Why
Oh,
would
they
I
all
have to
disappeared.
suck up to Joe Bowie like he has any control over what I say or do?
I mean, that's why I was wondering why you were doing it, but okay.
So, I just happen to agree it's a good idea.
Oh, Anna, or Donabelle, you can you hear me okay?
Oh my God, where's all these mages come from?
Can you hear me? Donna? I think she's still. Are you still having it problems?
I'm not
Still
sure she got
sounding
the
robotic?
robot voices fixed.
Okay. All right. I'll just
She was
reply to her
working
in
on
text
that
then. One second.
The other night.
Well, if she could hear you
Jelly.
not talk, she would type it. She's probably AFK.
Jelly, are you back?
Hey Joe, see my new transmog? I got that hat.
Hold on. I'm typing. One moment.
Is Shepard coming in later or is she out today?
No Shepherd tonight. Mirma is checking on All Taken.
Yeah, I just sent him the message. I'm waiting.
Where's Epistle? He's taking forever.
I know.
He's Canadian. He moves like maple syrup.
I got in a sticky situation.
Now I'm
there.
hungry.
You asked for it, not my fault.
It's true.
Intermission as
Bronze,
well.
Bronzebeard wants to say something.
That joke was very wooden.
Hi, Bronze.
Hey, Bronze.
How you
Hey,
doing,
Bron.
honey?
Hey, Bron.
I miss you.
I'm a sap for that.
Yeah, she's a pretty good shot too.
Yeah, but when you boil it all down.
It's still delicious.
Okay, so I just want to verify. You're going to tank him on Skull?
During
Joe Bowie, that was
second
fun.
phase, yeah. Second and fourth phase, yeah.
Okay, and is Star where you drop off the bombs?
No, big bomb goes to diamond.
Okay,
Purple
so then
diamond.
the Star and the green are... Okay, just making sure. We said a little differently, so I want to make sure I know where to run.
That's fine.
You're not even supposed to be here.
I know.
You be nice to her.
I probably won't be here tomorrow, but
On-
our
on
raid lead is
Saturday
on
the
vacation
13th?
today, so yes, on Saturday the 13th, exactly.
Who was it that got a new hat?
Sixes.
Let me target you so I can find you.
I'm jumping right next to you.
Oh, there you are.
I got the Shadow Pen hat,
Oh, nice.
so I made a whole transmog set to build around it.
Awesome. I have
like
a
that hat.
I do too. I've got it. My monk wears that hat.
I wish I could wear it as a hunter, though.
Tesla says you're in a group.
I sent him an invite already.
I wish I could wear my eye patch and a hat. That would be cool.
Oh, she's not in raid.
No, she's at work.
Tell her we said happy birthday.
Yes.
Well, tell her we all said happy. Yes.
Yeah, birthday's not till the 29th, but
so you
we
gotta
got like multiple birthdays this month, so we're just getting together all for one.
So you have to say, Dawn Mortimer said happy birthday. Dawn Dizzy Flores said happy birthday. Dawn Saint said happy birthday. And on and on and on.
So you want me to spam
So
it?
by the time
Screen print.
by the time you're done, it'll be the 29th, and you know,
Just
you'll be caught up.
play her the stream, and then she's heard it verbally.
There you go.
Jabui, do you see that bread boss?
Is there a link in Discord or something?
Yeah, she pasted it in Discord.
It's because of the editing they do in China, like you were mentioning. So they can't show bones and they can't show like gory stuff.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so loaf of bread.
Loaves of bread.
He's got loaves of bread on his
Yes,
hand.
that is
Sliced bread.
There's 2 videos you can watch at your leisure, but they are hilarious.
That's
You know,
funny.
it's the old when you're kids and you make 2 boxing gloves out of loaves of bread. You know, same thing.
Or winter boots from old bread bags.
Yeah. The liner.
It's waterproofing for crappy boots.
I remember those.
Yeah, me too.
It was Wonder Bread.
Hey, we still keep plastic bags in Washington for that use.
Yes, mommy.
Okay, so we do have room for her, and that's how if we got the time figured correctly, that'll fall during break time. So we'll bring her in after break.
Okay.
All good. So just suggest the invite.
Alrighty.
All right, let's go ahead and put down a cauldron.
I got
Cauldron
this
tonight
today.
by Jalexi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jelly, I'll grab a flask for her.
Okay, thank you.
Mama, will you get one for all taken?
Oh, yeah, then I have to consume this one. One second. Got it. He hasn't responded, so.
You're welcome, guys.
If you haven't got your cookies yet, they're on the left side of the over here.
Is the cauldron gone already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
That's what the
No.
ready check was for, actually.
I hit ready that I was ready.
That's another mage table. Well, if anybody missed it.
Then someone should have an extra one they should be able to give to you.
Thank you, Bestios.
Jesus.
Bestios?
Every name I have.
Besitos?
Bestitos.
Bestitos.
No,
I
name all your tunes to some version of Pucky.
I could have sworn she said my last name, and I almost answered. Yeah, you know what it is.
Besitos, if you'd like. It's a
Besitos. I like Bestios better. It's like a cereal.
I like
sorry.
I like Bessitos. I think Bessitos is good.
Means little kisses.
Yes.
Okay, hold a second,
little
folks.
kisses in Spanish.
Naomi, did you get a flask?
I didn't get one, but that's
not
okay. I've
comfortable
got
with
one.
that name.
Okay.
I got my normal flask. It's fine.
All right, then. Minus the 2 people I'm expecting to come in late, we're all here.
All right. Let's roll.
Can we mark somebody for stacking, please?
Mark tap.
Yeah, mark tap.
Open your mouth. You get
Somebody that actually.
I might not. I might not.
I marked
stack
Joe
on her.
Bowie.
You pooped a mushroom.
Yeah.
Have we done this boss before?
Never.
There was once.
No. Except for the time that Meryl went streaking.
That
across
one
the
time at band camp?
Oh god, I watched that video and I just laughed.
Do you have flasks, Ant? Do you need one?
Yeah, no, I just forgot to take it. I have one now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So if stacking on the guy that's on the drug.
Hey, I know how to do mechanics when I'm fucked up.
Chatter.
Thank
Breaking
you.
your own rules.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, and our family rating.
Lights in the group. Orbs out.
Ugh,
Wrong. Sorry.
my bad.
Somebody's got it in the group again.
Come on, everybody knows this fight, guys. Come on.
That was the Faffard one.
Light out.
You're making a habit of killing healers.
You want a healer? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, don't res this phase if we can avoid it.
Hey, Mir's on Mir.
Want me to start?
Burst is going to the wrong spot.
X, whoever's X.
Mort, you need to get out of there.
Mort, you're in the wrong place. Go to the other side of the room. Blink twice. All right, it's off you now. It goes to star or triangle.
Which is either
Colada.
behind us or to the left.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Going to diamond.
Four's at green.
Thank you, my hero.
Stay out.
This could hurt tanks. We definitely killed the big ones faster.
We
Can you
get a
drag it
healer
over?
up. Just get a healer up. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Pick
Can
one
you drag
healer
it by
and
the
get
melee one?
Get Faye up.
Did you get that, Faye?
Practice interrupting the cosmic beacons. Only the cosmic beacons.
I don't know if Faye is here or.
Faye, are you there?
All right,
I want to get Miram up.
get Miram up.
Faye was standing in spot when she died, so maybe she's had some connection issues.
Mommy, after everybody's reses, can you hero, please?
Yes.
It must not end this way.
Hope is not lost, Godfather. The spark of life still flickers within these mortals. Arise, champions. Fight to save your world.
Be with
Cats.
Going to start.
Cats. Sky get burst out.
That's
at
Shrinking.
Oh, another Panthenon's Blessing.
I think you get one a week.
Yeah, but I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, you may or may not get another type of tree cut, and you can use it on that.
And it's worth 1 copper.
Cal, will you?
One.
Cal, will you handle doing the loot call?
Yep. Go ahead and link up your loots, guys.
And Fentella just messaged me.
Oh wait, that's not the right one. Oh, I didn't link it. Okay.
All right.
That's
Cosmos calling leg plates.
Can you get the trinket with a bonus roll? Not the one that you can upgrade.
No, it's push
No, it's push loot.
No, not the legendary one, but the epic one. Yes.
Nobody? All right. That's all the loot.
I have one, but it won't let me.
Didn't he
there's
put
no
one up for
blue.
roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just called for it. Nobody
But
rolled.
there's no blue, and it's but it. Oh, it's a unique equipped trinket. The Pantheon? Oh, never mind. I see. That's the one you were just telling me about.
So this isn't going.
No,
to
nobody
anyone. Okay.
rolled.
And it's gonna D.
Now, to be fair, you called for a roll on that while they were talking about the trinket. So
I don't even know what you were talking about.
It's plate piece.
Yeah. It was the Cosmos culling leg plates.
Broken Cliffs, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fentella is still in or she's just in app, so she's signing in, and she is set up for her for Discord.
Okay. Well, if
Broken
she's
Cliffs?
coming in, then by the time we get done getting into heroics,
there's a whole lot of people outside getting ready to start
we should
raid.
be good.
It's like a party out here.
Or
Party.
It
Yeah.
hasn't made it there yet.
You should see it on Storm Rage on raid nights, like on Fridays and Saturdays. The entrance there, that's like, there's like 50, 60 people standing around out there on Storm Rage.
There's about that outside right now.
Is there?
Dragon Blight.
Because we're the cool server.
Right now.
I only see like 10 people.
Yep.
Yeah, I see like a half dozen people standing by this. Not even a half dozen.
Okay, we're good
by
to
this
come in.
thing.
Must be on different instance shards of Dragonblight.
Yeah, because the
Kinda
shard
awesome.
I was on was super busy.
Yeah, because I came out and it was basically just us standing there.
That went nice and smooth.
Hey, pull out. Where's the food?
It's like we've done it before.
Well, you can just wait till you drop food whenever we get to the boss too.
Yeah.
Was
Start wasting it.
Wait, was it not set to heroic before?
Oh, it is.
Okay.
We're in heroic.
Yeah, the message came up late for me. Like I was in
I
the
think
raid.
it's
for
whenever
a-
you zone in, it tells you what difficulty it's set to.
Yeah, it didn't tell me until like
good?
about 30 seconds after I came in.
Are you
Oh yeah,
on
don't forget
a slow
food.
shard?
Food, flasks.
The food in the flask.
It looks like Mort also has a sullied seal of the Pantheon if anyone wants that ring.
You can't. Oh wait.
That one you can trade.
those. I was thinking
I
upgrade
trade
things.
I really want it though.
That 6 says that.
I have a 915 ring on. I was like, woot! Oh.
Are there any other rolls?
Aw, thank
Dizzy
you,
wants to
Dizzy.
warn you.
Dizzy made me feel good.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, just trade book then.
Looks like.
Well, that thing was incorrect. It said no food.
And no
Because
flask.
Jasper's not actually
That's
here.
because I'm not here. So all the people near me don't have food and flasks.
Would be nobody.
That's where it says I have no flask, but I've got like 45 minutes left on mine.
It's because he's not
Yeah.
here. He doesn't
You're not
see
near
Wait.
Fafford.
Sorry, I was off headphones for a second.
All right, well let's do trash while we wait for them.
I have a food buff. What?
Don't worry about. She said for Fentella that she doesn't need anything off the first boss, so she's fighting the loading screen.
I lost my pally buff.
That's a tough
We
boss.
rezoned.
Yeah, it looks
Listen.
like we all need new pally buffs for the healers. Please.
Oh, I already gave mine.
I don't have mine.
What do
Spike
you guys like?
do.
What do you guys like? Eat these things or something?
When you rezone in, it gets rid of them.
You're so
I know. I'm
demanding.
just giving a hard time.
I feel left out.
Because for a
Well,
while
plus
there,
we
Faye
got-
was eating mine left and right.
She's eating a buff? So
They were
confused.
They're delicious.
It's okay. His fault.
Hey, I want a buff.
And non-fattening.
Buff hunters.
Yes, my buffs are dietary. I mean,
Rikis are creative. Very artistic.
I feel left out. I don't have one.
Artistic?
Autistic.
Buffs.
Well, see, you go to the gym and you get your buff on.
I
there you go,
recently
Faye.
got,
You shouldn't feel naked now.
I recently got a little bench so I can do my barbell routine and get my buffs.
It counts.
It does. You know what's funny is we own a gymnastics training center, right? And we have like a full like workout room with ellipticals and weightlifting machines and stuff like that. And I
But
never
that's
go.
all the way at work.
Yeah, until at the gym. You know, I got to drive across town to get there, so I just
Now
don't
you
do
invite
it.
your work home.
Or you could just go to work a half hour early and get your buffs.
No, I don't work at that building. I work from my house most of the time. Sometimes I have to go in there, but not very often.
There's a gym at my work, but I can't go there a half hour early because then I would have to leave right early.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
you could
appreciate
stay
your
half hour
sacrifice.
late.
But then I'm tired at that point.
It's the best time to work out.
You're making the right choice.
I believe so too.
I just don't work out. Ever.
I believe you're making the
I
right
do
choice.
like pizza curls and
I didn't used to, but like I quit smoking and I got old, and now I'm like I put on like I don't know, I guess like 50 pounds. Just so I used to be a little underweight, and now I'm a little bit over what I want to be.
A little average.
Well, I'm at like 185 now, and so I want to get back down to about 165, I think.
I need to gain
Well,
mana.
good luck.
But
Yeah, I don't know if I'll
I
make
don't know
it.
what happened to it.
185, we're talking high school here.
194, I'm at 3% body fat.
Yeah, good. I'm staying clear of that conversation, by the way.
Mommy, I've got the first hero.
I remember, don't go left. The tanks will kill you.
Happily.
And giggle slightly as they do it.
And the healers will laugh as well.
Oh, you go up front and then move your. Okay, I remember how you do it. Okay.
Does this last 5 minutes, Joe?
Hmm?
Does this fight last 5 minutes?
Not really. Not anymore.
Never mind then.
But I still try. You know.
Yeah. I meant for me. I was being a little more selfish.
3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
He called my threat nominal. I'm going to take that personally.
That means normal.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
I'll get this one here in the back. Oh, thanks, team.
But I want my threat level to be awesome.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Floor.
Sorry, I was standing too close to him.
Run away, little girl.
Go to blue.
Shrinking.
Second hero.
Did you taunt there?
No, he just like me more apparently.
A lot of you seem really quiet tonight.
No talking during boss fight.
He's calling out at you.
No, I was saying that's why it seemed quiet.
No, it's that he was making a call and we couldn't hear him.
Revival.
Shrinking.
Floor.
Oops. I'm down.
Do you want to tap up?
Yep, get her up.
Don't res her up front, though. Or at least wait till after eradication.
Thank you.
Watch the floor. Floor. Floor.
I'm not standing in it.
Thank you for calling that out.
Floor. 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 Hey Johnny, did jumping help with that?
With what?
You were over there with the floor thing going on, and I saw you jump because you had.
No, I got
whatever.
bounced. It knocks you back when it hits you.
Colada, can
All
you
right.
do a sound check for me, please? I couldn't hear you make your call barely.
Okay.
Go ahead and link up loot.
That's better.
Hey, and it even comes with the gem.
Oh, I need food. I'll eat my own.
Just wait till you get to the boss. Then you get a whole nother.
All right, first up,
Yeah.
Doomwalker
just
War
invited.
Boots.
Are those tradable? There shows a gem in them.
Yeah,
it has a hidden gem.
I posted the wrong one. I got the second set of them.
Hi, Fantella.
Anyone else? All right,
What are we rolling
Spicy.
on the-
Next up, Viscous Reaver Coolant.
There's two of them.
Are they identical though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, Mirma, take your choice, picking out from either one.
Can we roll a? Can we off spec the other one?
Does anybody need it off spec?
I do.
Okay, I'll roll it. Ooh. Anyone else? Okay, Lunarian. And Prototype Personnel Decimator. trinket. No one? Does anybody want it off spec?
It's an awesome AoE trinket.
I don't know if my balance druid needs it or not.
For off spec, that'd be a great
For
balance
off-spec,
druid
yeah.
trinket. I have it on Rem. It's really awesome for range DPS.
It's also really, really good for like old content, like old raids and stuff, because it kills everything.
And it
All right,
just
Dizzy
sounds
wins
really cool.
What? Which one we were rolling for?
The prototype personnel decimator trinket off spec roll.
It's a range trinket.
Yep, looks like Dizzy won it.
I think it procs fairly often too.
Yes, that is a horrible trinket for Agrimar. He's right.
Kalata, you putting that up for roll?
Yep.
Okay, so the Crown of Relentless Annihilation.
Pass.
Anyone? All right. Anybody else? All right, that's it. Let's move.
Trash. We're keeping the same order this week, right?
Which order is that?
So
As far as
we
what you do in the
ENR
process.
and then High Command, or is it ENR and then Portal Keeper rather?
MNR Portal Keeper is fine.
Yeah. ENR, not MNR.
Yeah, yeah. They sound similar.
They do.
Those crazy NAR names.
Him and the NR.
Nar, 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 nar.
Arr.
Arr.
I just mentioned it because, all right, be thinking about if you want to be a portal person or pod person, you know, for that fight. When we get there, because we will get there eventually. So, you know, that way when we get there, we're not having to ask folks, "Are you willing to do it?" and then looking for volunteers. It'll just go faster.
I'll do it again.
I'll do the shields like I normally do.
But only the first one. I don't want to have to mess with shields or setting stuff down.
I'll go on the first pod too.
No, we can do the second as always.
I can do the second too. Aqua.
Cool. Well, like I said, you know, just like when we get there, we'll just do the standard, put a 1 in raid chat, you know, kind of thing. And then, like, it'd be even easier if you do like a 1 dash and the number of the pod you want to go into, you know, if you're interested in getting into it. That just makes it super simple to assign people and get it worked out then. You know, when we get there, anyway.
Sargeras has left us a few of his favorite pets to play with. Remove these abominations from the battlefield.
All right, team of pistol, you know your places.
Oh, Shepard's not here to get scared by the dogs.
He said we know our place.
Mama needs a new mount. Give me my mount.
You get nothing.
Mounts for everyone.
Yeah, and all mages be on the ready to help a pistol out, to blink over there and give him
Pistol, you're blue? Okay.
a hug.
Yep.
You know, I'm feeling cheery tonight.
No, I just wanted to make sure I was aiming to the right side.
It's warm and sunny. The snow's starting to melt here.
I got first hero, mommy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Healing druids, try to keep your circles in the spots that you just put them.
Run away, little girl.
Aiming.
Beware.
Pistol to assemble. Thank you.
Second hero, please.
Tranking.
Need some help. Step out of mine.
Do you want a DPS up?
Drinking.
Yeah, you get one of them up. It don't matter.
Luna.
Don't get jelly.
I got Luna. Oh, I'm stuck in the purple glue. Heals. Never mind. I'm down.
Two pistol.
Stack up.
Thank you.
Go ahead and get tap up. We should be fine.
Aiming.
That's 2 demons down.
Epistle. Did you say epistles assemble?
He did.
Just checking.
Master
And
is.
you're welcome.
I like it.
Where is incoming?
And be assembled. and we were perfect.
I mean,
Thank
we're
you.
always perfect, but you know.
You might want to say Epistles Ensemble.
I thought it was more like Wonder Twins powers activate or something. Are you calling that to roll there, Joe Bowie, or?
Yeah.
All right.
I just was putting that. I put a note at the end so it made it clear.
So we have 3 of them?
Is that what's? Oh, I'm rolling for Joe Bowie's.
There are 3 up. Yeah.
Well, top
One
roll.
has. Yeah, one's got a socket too. Lorelei's just got a socket. Mine's 955.
So I guess the top roll gets to pick what they want.
Jeez, it looks like any one of them would be good for me. But I don't think I get top rolls anyways.
Where's
Nope.
All right. Anybody else rolling? All right. If I see that right, Nobi's got first pick.
I'll take the 955 version.
All right, come trade with me then.
That looks like Aqua.
And then Milona.
Yep.
So Aqua can have the socketed.
Right,
Oh, you
yeah.
can go to the next person.
You're passing?
Yep.
Okay, then Milana gets the socketed. And then who's after Milana?
Is that Ant level 40?
I only
Yeah,
used
looks
it now.
like.
I'm passing.
Then Mirama.
Yay! Who do I get?
Looks like she was hoping that that would be the case, huh?
Mirama, are you getting the socketed one? Is that right?
No,
If
Milana
everybody's
got the
passed,
socketed.
yeah,
Oh,
Milana
okay.
gets socketed, so I get the regular
Right.
from Spiffy. Is that right?
Yeah.
She gets the third favorite.
All right. Looks like we
Hey.
got 2 gravitational condensates too.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunarian's
Oh.
got one and Assine's got one.
If
And
anyone wants to do off spec, I'll go
Yep.
for that. That's off
anybody
spec.
for taps?
That's off spec.
There were 2, right?
Well, nobody's rolling main spec, so yeah. Oh, Faye, Niobe.
Oh, Faye.
Wow, Faye.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay, so those are all off spec rolls. All right, so it looks like Mirma so far. Dizzy
Isn't there
doesn't
2?
get anything for the entire raid.
It's like
Poor
that.
Faye.
Jeez. I was trying to make Faye feel better.
Mira and Ricky.
Why, by matching her?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like Mira
and then yep, Suave.
Rique, suave.
All right. Oh no, there's Vicious Flame Paws. Other feet.
They're not flaming. It's false advertisement.
Are they paws at least?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anybody
uncomfortable with
Vicious
that.
Flame Paws? Paws.
I'll take mine from Lunarian, so Ricky can take the other one.
Okay.
I think they
All right.
sell those feet at Hot Topic.
That's why I'm uncomfortable with
Let's
it.
move on.
Trying to find you, Ricky.
I am sitting on a saucer at the back.
There you are. You're just a little farther than
You had me at sitting.
Oh, not on the saucer.
Ricky, I got your number.
For some reason, now I think of her as a little teacup or something. Because she's sitting on a saucer.
We shall call her Chip.
I saw something really disturbing about Chip.
From
When he turns human, it shows his brain.
Well, not just that, but he spent all those decades as a little boy seeing all that crazy stuff and never growing up.
It's got time to sit still for all of the servants.
Yeah, but all the rest of them recognized the passage of time, except for Chip. He was still a little boy.
What happened to him?
Turned into a chipped teacup.
No, I mean after that.
When he turned 12, he died by falling off the same cliff that Gaston did. It was a very sad story.
Aww.
Sorry.
Second
But
half.
it's canon.
Is it canon because you said it was?
Are you lying to me again?
No.
He really had it coming though, because he was like really mean to the horses.
Chip?
Yeah. Used to take big wooden like stakes and try to drive them into their hoofs.
Yeah, are you assuming that he was a
guys
good
are
little kid
monsters.
because he was like a cute little teacup? It's like,
Yes.
No, he had the capacity to be a complete a-hole like anybody
That
else.
was the dark side of the story.
I like the Disney version.
I'm talking about the
That was
Disney
Disney.
version.
God, how many other people make like deep mommy
So
deers
all-
die
every-
and-
Conversation has gotten out of hand.
No, so every other the people that changed into furniture, they all recognize the passage of time and everything else. Chip, who was a little boy when he turned into the teacup, stayed a little boy for all those years. He was still acting like a little boy. So why did he not grow up?
Yeah, but
he was
everybody else
little.
stayed the way they were.
A wizard did it.
Maybe because he was
they
a
all
Toys R
stayed.
Us kid.
They all stayed the same age, but they still recognize the passage of time.
But he was a
too
Toys R Us
young
kid.
and naive to understand the passage of time.
Because all I'm saying though is, if you spent 20 years as a teacup, you still, your brain still develops. You know, you
He
don't
didn't
stay
have a brain, he
a
was a
child.
pup.
He didn't
Must
have
have been that.
enough
It
brain
was
to
that
show.
chip. Everything fell out.
I think you're
I
thinking
for
way
one-
too far into this.
I, for one, am just really glad that he ended up dying at age 12, like Tappuccino said.
I think he had a little spout.
Oh,
this is
Ew.
Just can't handle that.
He was awful fat.
He was. You know what? Even as a person, he was still pretty fragile.
What was everybody saying about Brokeback Mountain tonight?
Nothing. Nobody
No,
said
the
anything.
singing cowboy.
Singing cowboys.
You lead, Fafford.
You got your chaps, Fafford?
Yeah.
Do
I
we
have
down
got
a book
chaps.
or
Do
What's
we
the
have
matter
a
with
codex
chaps?
by any chance?
Yeah, I'm putting it down.
And food,
It's there it is, right there.
please.
Hey, Joey, Fantella's first time in this raid. Can you kind of just quick? She knows the raid, but she's like asking if we call out levels and where should she be?
Just
What
a
does she
moment. Let me
play?
finish my.
What is she playing? Hunter?
Beastmaster.
Yes,
Beastmaster?
Which tune?
Fantella
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
or fentanyl,
Whoa.
whatever.
Buy me a
Group
soda.
for some reason.
Fentalia?
It's in group 5. Or she's group 5.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Basically,
Yeah.
She's hot.
don't go up or down. Don't follow the bats.
Yeah. Yeah. Just basically go to mid. Well, we'll go odds, mid, even, top. Not the healers will split up as the healers split up, but as far as DPS and stuff goes, let's go odds, mid, even, top. So you would go mid, basically, at that point. But it's only when they split up, primarily. All right, all mages, you're on bat patrol as well as any other rangey type folks that want to help out with that. Sixes, you'll be on bats, obviously. I think mommy, you'll probably be on bats, right? Or no? You got, because you've got that crazy AOE stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do bats.
Okay. We'll probably end up getting stuck down at the tree eventually anyway. Who knows? Although we do have a lot of mages to go after bats tonight, so it might not be so bad.
Were odds up or down?
Even was up, so I would say
Okay.
down.
Okay.
I think.
Thought even was down.
Odds will go mid, evens will go top. Is how that's gonna go when we split.
See, I'm smart.
Yeah, that's what I got out of that.
3, 2, 1.
Champions, the forces of the Legion seek to capture my essence for their infernal master.
This fight is wasting my pre-pot.
Just do it on the timer and you're fine.
I know.
Well, it's wasting.
But it's like 15 seconds.
And the fight starts as soon as Epistle talks to him, so when the timer goes off is when he's talking to him.
We know that he's.
That's not what we're
until we
talking
can
about.
fight
Okay,
something.
chatter.
You get him.
Chatter.
Beware.
Begone, intruders. Back to your master.
I totally landed in the wrong place, sorry.
Aiming.
Beware.
Map, you're out of range.
Yeah. Sorry.
Bats are coming.
Beware.
Thank you, Jirog.
Beware.
Feel the potency.
Franking.
Fear its power.
Okay, bats are down.
Stuff on mid.
Aqua, I can't see.
I'm on the mid bridge.
Bottom's
Gotcha.
clear.
Thanks for the heals there, Colada.
Obfuscator, get that. We got stuff
Alerts on the tree. Sorry, Joe.
It's okay. I was just gonna say the same thing.
Going up.
Bats.
Going.
Beware.
We have 2 reses.
Yeah, go ahead and get
I
one.
have mommy in range. Oh, she's down the line of sight.
I'm on the stairs.
Gotta get the spell lord down.
There's
One
an
more bat.
obfuscator on the bottom.
Bats are down.
Bat. Go to your particular parts.
Top
Whichever.
destructor's lower.
Defeat them before they reach me, or all is lost.
Beware.
Obfuscator on a tree.
You just need to kill something.
Victory is now, champions. Dispatch their remaining forces. I will keep
Nice work.
the vessel myself.
Press on the legend.
Hey, Jordan, is that the ring you wanted? Because I want it more.
I am stuck in the pool. I can't.
I have the ring, but that top one
Use
is an
your flight.
upgrade.
Oh, I can hear.
No.
No,
The
I can't.
extraction on top.
Yeah.
Oh,
you can,
right.
Or I could have leaped you.
Thank you.
All right, looks like we got 2 rune-bound tunics. And those are cloth tier.
mage tier.
Yeah.
Not likely to go anywhere. I think everybody's got them already.
Okay. Anybody? Cloth tier on the rune-bound tunics?
It means mage tier.
Yeah, mage. What did I say?
You're saying cloth.
Oh. Well, they are cloth.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but there
priests
are
can't
like
wear 'em.
6 classes that can do. Not even 6. There's like 3 or 4 that can wear
All right.
cloth.
Loop of the life binder then. Lorelai's the only one. All right, pick it up from Faye. And let's see. Serpent Stalker Tunic. Sky Chaser. Anybody else? All right, pick that up from 4. All right, last thing is the droplets of the cleansing storm. No one for droplet of the cleansing storm?
I'll have an off spec.
Yeah.
Okay, off spec then. Aqua really wanted it.
Apparently.
Anyone else? All right, Aqua. As soon as I get out there, I'll trade with you.
Should we do trash and then break?
I could use a break.
Or do you want
Trash
to do?
doesn't take long. If some people need to leave right now, that's fine.
Oh, trash. Yeah, trash. That's fine.
There's only the one pack of trash, so.
And that's it.
Yay! I regret doing the trash.
I regret nothing. Okay, I regret not much.
So how do these portals work again?
Are you doing break now?
Yes.
Prepare.
Well, I put the portal up, and I'm a little vague about it, and then you fall to your death.
Precisely.
Yay!
Hey, Joey, are you getting the dental implant? Is that what you're getting?
Yeah,
Okay.
titanium.
Oh,
Because
wow.
titanium bonds to bone.
Yep.
They're basically all titanium.
Yeah, and they have like holes in them, so like they screw in, and then the bone grows like through them as well.
Oh, okay. Is it really expensive to have it done, or has it gotten?
Is
a
it
little
what?
bit- Is having the have the implants? Is it really? I'm just curious. Do I have to say how much?
Is it real? What? Is
Expensive.
Expensive.
It's fucking expensive. Is how expensive it is.
Oh, wow.
With insurance, it's ridiculous.
Even yeah, it's the work that I'm getting done is going to cost me roughly like $9,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
I had my laser surgery on my eyes for half of that.
Yeah, I don't think it got put up, but here I'll do it real quick. Oh, I don't. Mommy, do you want to do a cyst thing or whatever?
Yes, it's break time. Yes.
There it goes. There's the break. But yeah, it's crazy expensive, man. And it was disgusting. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever personally experienced.
Oh, okay. I've heard people talk about it. I never knew anybody who actually had it done until you.
Well, I was awake for it, and so while it didn't hurt at all, it was really, really gross. Like, I have not described the details of it to anyone because I fear I will completely gross them out because it's horrible. But not in a painful thing. It's just gross. Is all.
I know what you mean. I've had dental work I thought was, but nothing like that.
But they actually used a cadaver bone for the bone graft.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've got some dead person or a piece of a dead person in me at the moment.
Oh, you can use that at Halloween.
Yeah.
Urge. Ah!
Yeah. But they like denature it and irradiate it and stuff, so there's no living cells in it. It's just the calcium structure.
I know. Just sounds ghoulish though when you have
I
to
know. It does sound ghoulish, but there's zero chance of rejection with that, which is nice.
How long is this a multi-visit procedure? Obviously, you get it all done.
Well, it takes like the whole procedure takes like 8 to 10 months roughly, because it's like they do the first step, and then 4 months later after I heal, then I go in to get the implant put in. Now, with some people, they can just put the implant in right away. But for me, they needed to do a bone graft first, so it extends it out an extra 4 or 5 months. Basically, my tooth sockets were too close to the front part of my face, so so it's very thin wall of bone between like the front of my face and where the socket is, and so they couldn't put the implant in without risk of breaking that bone that's on the front side. So they needed to do the bone graft, and then later they'll put in the implant.
The only weird thing about me is my dentist removed one of my wisdom teeth because they're afraid it'll damage a nerve.
Oh wow. Yeah, all my wisdom teeth have been pulled. I don't have any wisdom teeth. I have one of them I made into a necklace. Yeah, like one of my wisdom teeth.
We have so many night elves in our raid group. I threw down a party grenade, and when everybody started dancing, it looked like everybody's doing a line dance there for a minute because they were all doing the exact same dance.
Yeah, some people don't, Sky. Some people just don't develop wisdom teeth, and others do. Some people, they just grow in normally still, It's weird.
And some of us had 18 extra teeth.
Oh, wow.
I had 37 teeth pulled by the time I was 12.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, the Panorexes from when I was a kid are crazy.
Hey, does anybody remember the Lost Space from the 60s? I guess not.
The what?
Lost in Space. Netflix has got that. They rebooted it.
Oh, it's out on Netflix already.
Yeah. I remember the original one. I was a kid when that was on.
Well, I'm not that old, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty old. So.
Okay, we're dating each other.
What? I turned 40 this year.
I'm not dating anyone. I'm married.
I'm sorry, I'm married. I don't date anybody but my husband.
Except for your raid group.
Wait, what?
You date
I have
us every
a
Friday.
cauldron if you guys want. I can put down.
Wait till everybody's back on break.
It's up to you if you want.
I got a good prop the other day, so.
I mean, they're your mats. We usually only put one down per raid night, but
I'm sure everybody should have a flask already.
I was gonna say,
I'd
I already
say-
drank my
No,
flask.
mine dropped off.
I got about 15 minutes left on mine.
Yeah,
It's close, so.
I mixed the cauldron with some of my own class.
Well,
Okay,
you could make
so
it a raid requirement. Everyone be
Does anybody want to volunteer to carry the flame?
I will do it. I've done it
Okay.
before.
All right. Take care of the flame then, please.
Yep.
Dizzy is the keeper of the flame tonight.
So please don't dispel me when I'm running it.
And everybody knows, like, do what you normally do. If you're good at AoE, stay on the main floor, help with the imps. If you're better at single target, go upstairs and get on the mini ads on platforms. Remember, it's 10, 60, and 30% boss, or 90, 60, and 30% boss health is when they open.
So, do you guys want more flasks? I don't mind. It doesn't bother me at all.
I've already
I already
taken
used
a flask.
mine, so
Okay.
Let's go with
I appreciate it.
Not a problem. See, it procs a lot more now that I need them less, so.
Isn't that how it always goes?
Because now we have somebody else in my guild who does them as well, so I don't have to do them all the time.
Awesome.
I just.
But I got
have
like
alchemist.
procced 4 the other day. I was like, oh my god, 4!
Yeah, let's get
I know, force
underway.
Pick this up one person.
I will. I'll call for hero, mommy, when it's time.
Not another one. Oh, man.
You healers,
what are you
you
talking
healers
about,
know
Pat?
what you're doing, right? Okay,
good. We're healing the nice people.
there we go.
No, I'm screwed.
Uh-oh, you guys are all in trouble.
No, I'm on Team Epistle, remember.
2, 1. Three. Three, 2.
All right, portal's open. Here comes the first imps.
2, 1.
Beware.
Watch the floor, guys.
3, 2. Okay, coming down.
Floor is clear currently. Imps are coming out.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Beware.
Rod. Floor, watch it.
Please don't dispel Dizzy.
I only put a heart.
Three, 2, 1.
4.
3, 2, 1.
Here comes the imps.
3, 2.
I've got one flame to the right of the door. Do we want a second one?
Nope. One's good.
Floor.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna need a res. I got screwed.
I don't have it. Where are you? Oh, you got it. All right.
Thank you.
Portal's up.
Still your portal.
I'm getting it.
Revival.
3, 2, 1.
Imps.
Beware. Stack on square.
Webs.
Beware. Okay, coming down.
Shrinking down below.
Web here.
Half the wrap. 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Floor.
Floor.
Watch the floor.
Imps.
By green epistle.
Pardon me?
The imp portal.
Hemming.
1.
Floor.
On to the next portal.
9%.
Yeah.
Should you take this one?
I can take the portal.
7%.
Or yeah, I'll take this. Yeah.
5%.
Next.
Purple.
3, 2.
Floor.
Okay, take it.
Ooh. 0 now.
Can I get an iron bark?
Portal's open.
Watch out for the flame. Don't step in it.
Gonna want to raid wide.
Floor.
Here comes Imps.
3, 2.
Coming down.
Beware.
Iron bark epistle.
Floor.
Revival.
Floor.
You have 2 reses.
Beware.
Get Spicy and Ricky up. Or, yeah.
Already sent.
That's right.
3, 2.
Good job, guys.
Oh, yes, I.
Without their portals, the Legion is cut off from
Well, sometimes I get lag at the beginning of the fight. Sometimes I get it at the end of the fight.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's like when everybody's looting their goodies, all of a sudden my screen freezes.
That made it look like we knew what we were doing. Or maybe there wasn't server lag.
I think it was a server lag last week.
It was affecting a lot of stuff
sorry.
last week.
All right, link up your stuff.
What are you rolling on, Mirma?
Yeah, nothing was linked when you rolled.
Well,
She's just rolling on whatever comes up.
yeah.
He's just anticipating.
Practice.
She had lag so bad that was a roll from before.
Oh man.
Decent roll.
Ooh.
Seal of the Portal Master. Portal Master.
Postmaster?
Postmaster.
The mail must flow.
Oh, facepul.
Anyone else? No. I guess we'll take care of this trash first.
Tried to save you, Lunarhead.
Ooh. What the heck?
Shit hurts.
Yeah.
Aiming.
Is that interruptible or?
No.
Okay.
Just by death.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, let's finish loot. Anyone else?
You know, when everybody's running around, I have a hard time like checking out the loot that's up for roll.
Yeah, that was a
Don't
facepul
run.
on top.
Everybody. Oh, it's still running.
All right, so the seal of the Portal Master. Was there any other roles besides Ant? No. Okay, Ant wins it.
Vulcan Core Pendant. No one else? Fentanyl gets it. Oh.
Oh, you can have it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not that. She can have it.
She was about ready to chew you out.
I know. I was like, oh, I was a little late. I'm not gonna.
It's still 5 upgrade. Intake.
Oh no, it's not huge for me either.
All right, well, go ahead and take it, Fentanyl.
Yes.
All right, Blazing Dread Steed Horseshoe. Fire artifact.
I kind of want it just for the
No,
name.
it's artifact. Or relic. No one else besides Joe Bowie? All right. Joe Bowie gets it.
Yay.
Get up from Niobe.
All right, pull trash.
Thank you, Navy.
No problem. You gave me something earlier. It's only fair.
I don't actually remember the last time I rolled on and won an upgrade.
There was this time
In band camp.
that I remember it.
You're
Oh
having a
my
flashback?
god.
I think it was in. What was it?
Wrath of the Lich King.
No, I think it was Emerald Nightmare. No, it was Nighthold. I think actually.
Can I be honest? Jobo is far too lucid for my liking.
Well, my next med hasn't fully kicked in yet.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, it should be kicked in minutes.
I think it is. I can tell.
Is that the meth?
It's a opioid.
Voice is getting kind of like buzzy.
Well,
No,
that's
no,
not
that's Joe Bowie.
Well, even when
Well-
Joe Billy gets drunk, his computer gets drunk.
I am a worgen, you know.
Your signal's actually breaking up a little bit, and
Is it really?
and
That's
it
what I was
sounds
talking about.
it sounds like that's just a side effect of meds.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I can tell you're getting kind of buzzy there.
Can you see Mr. Hand yet?
No, it's not that kind of stuff. It's just painkiller. I get drowsy. And like 5 naps today. It's been kind of great, actually.
You and Katana.
Nah, she's out of town. My wife and my daughters are in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
I
this
remember,
weekend.
Joe.
Oh, with the snow.
No driving.
No, I'm not driving anywhere. All the supplies I needed before I got home, or like before we came home and I started on my meds. I don't have to go anywhere for the rest of the weekend.
That's probably good since you have no adult supervision at home at the moment.
It's just me and my son, and he's pretty self-reliant. I hang out with him and do stuff with him and make him food and whatnot.
That doesn't make him an adult.
No.
But you've
he's
seen
pretty
him
self-reliant.
lately. He is in the house.
The funniest part of this, Jobo, is you're going to wake up in about an hour and realize this whole raid was a dream.
You know what's funny?
Here? Nah, it didn't happen.
Speaking of like dreams, though, the other night I had this like very analytical dream about why my kitchen sink was getting low hot water pressure, and my brain worked out all the things that I needed to do, and so I went and inspected what I saw in my dream, which was chamber 1 to chamber 2 in my inline hot water heater, and sure enough, at the bottom of that chamber, I found calcium deposits that were partially blocking one of the holes, and then cleaned it all out.
More.
Don't you love the subconscious?
I do.
More.
Yeah, my brain was like, all right, here's how you fix that, and I woke up and go, oh, that's how I fixed that. And now the water pressure is perfect. Actually, it's really nice. We got the soft water going now.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah,
We got one because it extends the warranty on my water softener. Maybe
Thanks
my
for
water
reminding
heater.
me. Thanks for reminding me, because I got to go out and grab some salt for mine. Mine's running low.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a bunch of bags in the garage if you want some.
Okay,
I'll be right over.
Salt I use.
Some people have already done it. Put the stuff in there for if they're willing to take a pod. Looks like we've got 2 people for the pod 1 right now. Well, we've got Tappuccino. You're going to take first shift, Tap. Fentalia, you'll take second shift on pod 1. Niobe, you'll get first shift pod 2. Ant, you'll get second shift pod 2. I don't want to send a healer into second. I don't want to send a healer into pod 2. So
I can do first pod, second shift.
Yeah, me and Ant could do the first one, then put.
yeah, Fentinalia, do you mind doing pod 2? Do you know what to do?
How do you guys set yours up to the?
You see where the diamond is here, and where the green triangle is. If you look at the floor where these little triangles are on the line here, where I'm bouncing up and down, can you see me?
Yes.
All right, we put them here, 3 here, and then 3 over on the green. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, why don't you take you'll take shift 2, pod 2, if that's all right, please. Fentinalia.
What do you by shifts?
Well, that means that you're gonna go in second. So
You're in after me.
Niobe will go in the pod when it first opens up, and then you'll go in the pod after he comes out.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully before it kills me.
Yeah. And then a scene, you'll take pod 3, shift 1. And we got Aqua. Aqua, do you mind taking pod 3, shift 2?
No, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So just as a recap, just to make sure everybody knows their places, Tap, pod 1, shift 1. Ant, pod 1, shift 2. Niobe, pod 2, shift 1. Fentinalia, pod 2, shift 2. Essene, pod 3, shift 1. And Aqua, pod 3, shift 2. And that should cover it.
And Dizzy's got the shield, so keep your hands off, please.
Yep. Nobody touch his shield. It's private.
One little quick thing. Aqua, where's the love?
I don't know. Spicy's like, wow, that was really mean. I'm like, I didn't mean to.
Wait, what did I say? Did I say
It's
something?
nothing about what you said. It's what she said.
Oh.
Hey, Jordan, can you back me up if I get killed?
I suppose.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Here we go. I will hero at the start. Mama, you got second.
3, 2, 1.
Liked my shield.
Coming out. Did you go in it?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Kill the ads.
The ad's running to you, running into the tank.
Will they go to a spot and spin?
Not when they're running
Yeah,
slowly at somebody.
they've been spawning outside of the group, so we haven't been able to get as much threat on as we'd like.
The ads?
Yeah.
They spawn over here in the corner where I'm standing.
Yeah, they haven't been spawning on melee.
Watch your feet. Lots of bombs.
Aiming.
Second group.
Ooh, that hurt. You wanna take it?
2, 1.
Pop a CD on the third one, Epistle, because you're gonna have to take an extra.
Ooh, I'm down.
Oh, I
Dizzy's
gotta
down.
go back. Ooh, I'm gonna need a res.
Dizzy, you see her down?
Dizzy's down.
Okay, I got
Get the tank up.
Yeah, I was.
Make sure you're spreading out,
Ooh,
guys.
the other tank's down now.
Alright, it's a wipe.
Alright, it's a
Yeah,
wipe at
wipe
this
it up.
point, yeah.
Okay, jumping
Run
off.
over the green things.
Can we?
There's a. I put a pylon if you guys can find me.
I can't
Where
jump
did you
off.
put it down at?
Kind of towards the door, the front of the door. Come a little more towards in the middle.
I didn't. Oh, I saw it right after I died.
Sorry about that. I was like, I
I
had no
couldn't
real
see it under
good
the
way to
boss.
say where it was. Usually
I
try to
couldn't-
run right to the door or to the middle, but
Yeah. That's fine.
We have a res coming.
I think we pulled over too many
Yeah.
heads with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, call us up. Mass incoming.
Tap and Ant. I don't see either of you high in the DPS charts, and you guys should be rocking those ads in the first phase. You need to
Okay.
watch. You need to watch the timing as they're coming in and hitting them with that secondary attack.
Oh, you know what? I've been aiming at the boss, so
No, it doesn't
that
hurt the
goes
boss.
to the ads. Okay, okay, okay.
Yep.
Can I interject a little there? None of the ads spawned on the boss, though.
That doesn't matter where they spawn.
So
it matters that
you'd only
they
be
hit 'em.
hitting one of the ads because they were splitting up immediately.
So the first one, number one, is on the boss, right? And then the second
Yeah.
secondary is on the. Okay,
Yep.
I'm sorry, I realize that.
Yep, and it's just it puts an X on the ground that takes a couple seconds. So what you want to do is kind of like watch the timer for when the ads are going to come up. DPM will warn you, and then when you see the ads are coming up, drop that on top of them and try and hit them. It's hard to predict where they're going to land, but
I've noticed a lot of them tend to, just out of habit, I kind of go to the corner right there next to the pod, and I notice a lot of them tend to spawn right on top of me.
yeah, they were spawning over at the transition point between pod 1 and pod 2 as well. So
Yeah,
But
they
you-
were spawning with ranged. They weren't going for any of the melee that time.
yeah, it can be tough to hit the ads there, but you guys should be doing your best to hit them as much as you can with that secondary attack.
Gotcha.
It says that I was number 1, but that's interesting.
If that rainbow was a little lower on the boss there, it would look kind of funny.
Well, at best, the pyro does get death gripped into the boss. So I mean,
Yeah, that's
it doesn't. It really hasn't been that big of an issue.
at the very least that's what I've been trying to get is the pyro into melee.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm supposed to be going in, aren't I? Oh,
Oh, man.
such a dummy.
Okay. Here comes the ads.
Coming out. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
At least I saw the ads this time.
Here comes some ads.
Switch.
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Range, remember, spread out after this. And go in. And spread out.
No, he's out. Next up.
Go in.
2, 1.
And spread out.
We don't need any more shields on this side. We need 3 on the other side, please.
Should be one-on-one already over there before I get out.
There's 2 over there. We just need 1 more.
I didn't know how to work with it.
No, it's fine.
We have 2.
Stay by the first one. We need the shield. Just stay by the first one.
We're not gonna make.
Big cooldowns in. We should skip the shield for the next one because the next,
Yeah,
the
just
third
use
one hits
personals.
harder.
All right.
I'll get into the pod after.
We'll definitely need a raid white on this one.
Yeah, I jumped in first.
Personals.
Yeah, I was over at the other side.
That's okay.
Okay, enough.
Getting out.
Track.
Yeah, everybody popped cooldown.
There's 3 trains right now.
So many turtles.
Still struggling.
We're gonna have a healer down, right?
He's got cloak.
3.
Get in.
All right.
Pushing
back on track.
2, 1.
cookies, please.
Watch the mine.
You're up top.
4, 3, 2.
Coming out.
Can I get Anta?
Yeah, go ahead.
Switch.
Watch the floor on the transition, guys. There's a lot of stuff on it.
When did you want mine, girl?
Somebody in?
We had one pop earlier. Don't worry about it.
And spread out.
Now we'll be out. Next up.
Merriman, you can use yours next.
Everybody in?
So we don't over.
Gotcha.
Couple of mines going off.
And spread out.
Gonna want to cool down. Got 4 stacks.
Get that pyro down.
Revival. Tap, use yours next.
Everybody in?
Oh shit, I just did. Well, we got her down.
And spread out.
We have a minute till phase is back up. Oh.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you about the placement of the shields on the second part. It's just that, I mean, the placement was perfect. We just put 3 on the far side as well.
I couldn't quite see with everybody bunched around how many were on each.
So basically, by the time you get in, there should already be 3 on the near side, and you're just putting 3 on the far side.
Okay.
Yes. Sometimes I can last out long enough and actually put 1 on the far side, but this time around I didn't.
But that's fine. It worked out.
All right. Yeah, link your loot. We have the General Iridus's tricorn. It's a leather helm.
So want that hat.
It's a beautiful transmog. I know. I like that transmog.
Stupid hunters with their crappy male transmog.
I know.
Oceanography transmog. All right, so Mirma wins it with a 13. Next up, Pauldrons of the Eternal Offensive. 950 Heroic Warforged Shoulders. All right, Paulette's got a 56. Any other rolls? Okay, then Paulette, you win them. Next up, we have a Runebound Cape, because of course we have a Runebound Cape now that I got mine.
I got one too.
Yeah. All right. Anybody for any mages need the Runebound Cape?
Now you're gonna see it every week.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be coming up all the time now. All right. Then finally we have the lady, whatever her name is, Silk Slippers.
That's a Dion.
Why does that say it's a 3% upgrade when mine's a 950 with better stats?
Because it has a
Does it have a
socket.
socket?
Oh,
The socket
I
will
see.
be the socket will let you choose the stat that you need. So it's assuming that you're going to put the best thing in there.
Gotcha. I didn't see the socket.
All right. Scene's got a 58. Anyone else going to roll?
Exhaust or burning throne?
Exhaust.
Thank you.
All right. Scene, you win it with the 58. You can pick them up from Colada.
Those doors closing looks so creepy.
I don't know why I went this way, but that's all right.
Who do I pick the shoulder up from, Joe Bowie?
Lorelai.
Lorelai, yep.
Okay.
Cripple those infernal engines of destruction. Champions, use this teleporter to board the Vindicar. On to our next target.
Sorry, Cal. I know you were doing the loot rolls earlier. I just did it because my pain meds kicked in, so I'm not feeling any pain when I talk right now.
You're also slurring your speech a little bit.
Burning Throne?
No.
Exhaust.
The healers are just commenting on how calm and soothing you are. Like you're just so calm and like not like.
Hey guys, let's
uncalm.
just be cool.
Yeah. Be
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Man.
That was on a roll.
Just be cool.
You said exhaust, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I had to click it several times before it took me there. It kept taking me to the wrong place.
Rude.
Are you sure you're not on
kept
pain meds?
The Burning Throne, weird.
If you're still in AoE spec, you might want to go to single. Just saying.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, good
crap.
call.
I can
Damn
put
it.
another.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
I have a thingy too.
Because I forgot to buy those when I was buying supplies for raiding this week. Didn't even realize I was out.
Oh, we got
Dizzy.
double.
Yeah.
Well, okay then.
Dizzy, I made a macro for mine too.
Nice.
Is that up for
Good
roll?
one.
Yep.
Oh, another thing for roll. All right. Loop of the Life Binder, 950 Heroic Warforged.
God, it's not been my night for rolls, that's for sure. On the two things I rolled for.
Epistle needs an enchant for his cloak if anybody can help him out.
It's
Yeah, I
only
can.
base stats, so
I've got it.
strength would be your best epistle.
What was that?
You can only get attribute chance, I think, for cloak. So it'd be strength for you.
Oh, sorry, strength. Yeah, I was looking at the gems.
Okay, so it looks like Sixes won that ring.
So do you need an enchant or gem?
Sixes, you can pick that up from Paulette.
Epistle.
He needs strength.
enchant.
Epistles, I don't know if he's trying to say he's weak and he needs strength, or he just needs more strength.
I'm enchanting, and I'm strong.
Oh, okay.
All right, everybody, remember Mealy. Mealy hangs out at the triangle over there, so you'll want to not hit that. You know, I believe it was Dorn came up with an idea. I think this last week that we could possibly make it a little bit easier. Let's try and pop like tanks. If you could try and make sure you go across the bridge and pop at least a couple of things on the way, not a lot of stuff. Don't like charge through and blow like everything on the bridge, but like clear some stuff as we go across, because that stuff will come back for the second time on the bridge. So if we clear a little bit of it, we'll have a little bit more room.
Oh, you're talking on the first transition. Okay.
Yeah, just the first transition.
Prioritizing anything?
Not the ones that's, well, I mean, the ones that stun us can be dispelled, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know the all that stuff that stays on that comes down on the first run, it stays there the whole time. So if you can clear some of it out, it makes more room to come back on the second time.
Yeah, just
question.
What's up?
Yeah. And I know this is kind of like we've been doing this a million times, but you know the beam that comes out that gets on somebody?
Yeah.
I've only had it once, and I lucked out that I pointed it into the right direction. But how do you put it into the right direction?
Well, there's two things. One is I think it draws a line that you can kind of see that's pretty.
Yeah,
It's a
there's
pretty
a line.
vague line. Yeah, it's not super obvious line, but you can see the line that's there. Plus, you can also, if it gets on you, DBM is going to warn you. You can look, and there will be one of the two spacecrafts up in the air, and it'll be pointing at you. And basically, you just want to try and have it go like straight across one of the side bridges, or across as little of the area as possible.
All right, so like if I got it, I'd want to go like this way, not on anybody, but like try to go sideways along this. But then
Yeah, like all right, like let's say the entrance
like-
when we come in is where it's coming from towards me, right? And I'm over here. I turn on my shield so you can see me.
Yep, I
All
see
right,
you.
then I would stand over as far over here if I can't get to one of the sides as I can, so that it would go like just along this edge over here. I'm going to try and hit as few people, as little of the platform as possible with my line. But ideally, I want to put it so that it goes straight across the bridge, like going this way like that.
Okay.
You know? And that's that.
And like I said, I know we've done it a million times, but
No, it's
I've only
cool.
gotten it once, and I just want to make sure if I
I'd
get
rather
it
have
done,
you
I know I'm
ask
going.
than not.
If you get it, you can see the red line, but other people not. You can't really see it.
All right,
Yeah.
so I want so they can't avoid it. You have to try to avoid them.
Yeah, yeah. I seem to know generally who the person is and which way it's going to come from myself, but I think that's just like situational awareness or something. So it's really up to you to aim it away from other people.
Okay.
All right, let's roll.
Oh shoot, Joey, what is the range on this?
11 yards.
Sorry, Faye, I'm trying to get away from you.
Yeah, it's like, wait, I had my spot.
No, I'm like, God. We don't mesh together in this fight.
God, I run out farther.
Before I give you a little more room.
All right, get away from Jabui, quick.
Dispel Milana.
Just. Sorry there, Ant.
No, you're fine. I got you dispelled before.
I wanted to scoop right, but
Dispel Aqua.
Spell Niobe.
All right, we're gonna
Away from mommy.
Far away.
We're gonna be going across the bridge fairly soon.
Scene's clear.
Dispel Milana.
Somebody's running by me.
Oh. Can I get a dispel?
Yeah, that was a bad dispel.
No, Milana did what we're supposed to. It's just the
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Not the big balls.
I think they'll tap.
Oops, sorry, Cheddar.
Aiming.
Second hero, please.
closer as a group.
4, 3, 2, 1. Beware.
Get ready, we're gonna transition soon. Just watch your step, guys. Really go clean across this.
Spell epistle.
I'm stunned.
I don't think we can get past this without knocking one of them.
You knocked one. Go around to the right-hand side on these.
Oops, I'm dead.
I'm gonna get.
Dispel epistle.
I'm not dead on the bridge.
Tranking.
No, it'll be down. Somebody blew something up again.
Yeah. I was low on health and.
God, I wish I could hide into that.
We have no reses, so you guys just gotta hold it together.
2, 1.
Next res is in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Decide who you want early.
Yep. I'm looking.
Hey, we have lots of room for this loot canister.
We don't get it this.
It's the exploding hat.
Too bad.
3, 2, 1.
Get away from Jordan.
Besitos, where's your corpse?
All the way on the other side.
Okay.
Do we have range on a healer?
I'm on the
We don't need enough.
bridge still, same spot you resed me before, Drog.
We need DPS more than heals right now, I think.
Yeah, we can avoid the damage. I think we're gonna be.
Niobe and Joe Bowie are right there by the end of the bridge.
Yeah, get me up when it comes up in 25 seconds.
2, 1.
Aiming.
Tanks are getting hammered because there's not a lot of heals.
Oh,
We're low on mana. We're gonna need tap.
All right, then get tap. Eight seconds.
Gonna hit a trank as soon as I get up.
This is down.
Get tap.
Face down.
It may not be worth it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
it.
worth it.
Yeah, it's too
We'll toss
late.
it on a healer.
It's too late. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, we resed right here.
That's true.
Just release, and we'll be right there.
We just had a bad second transition, is what it really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah.
I was like following
We
all the
got
punches in their shells. I really wish they
6
could protect
minutes.
us.
Yep. Well, if we
gonna
hurry,
make another attempt.
yeah, eat fast, and
Okay.
we'll do another pull, and that'll be it for the night. 6 minutes is enough to give it a shot. Nobody be standing in the middle of the room, though. We don't want to accidentally pull the boss in 2 seconds. All right, here we go, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not clear. Tap is near me. I'm clear now. Scene.
I'm asleep.
Yeah, thanks for both us.
Oh, they're so
Dispel
cute.
Lorelei.
Spell jelly, please.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Sleep canister on
Dispel
me.
Lorelei.
Dispel aqua. Sorry, Mort.
Spell here.
All right, it's going to transition pretty soon.
Spell Rima.
Spell Fafford.
Oops, I guess I hit drag. And I died. What the
And
hell?
spell a scene as soon as people get by me.
Get tap up.
I took a few bounces. I'm in the back here by the food. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh fuck. I'm
Second
dead.
hero, please. Okay, get him up. Oh, we don't have a res. Shit. All right.
That was my
Well, just everybody jump off. Start it over. Beware.
Well, there's no time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we're done.
You got 2 minutes.
You
ain't
got
gonna
2
get-
minutes.
Yeah,
Just
2
wait a
minutes. We'll start it.
He's right as the 2 heals to death, I think.
Yeah. Off the edge, guys.
Yep, off the edge and start again. Quick, 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 quick.
Well, we don't really have time to start again.
No.
Yeah, not really.
There's only 2 minutes left, and it's like a 6-7 minute fight, I think. But you know, that's all right. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll kill this dude.
3, 2.
Not a big deal.
Beware.
Good job tonight, everybody. Definitely cleaner than last week.
Putting a portal up.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
I will see you next week since I won't be here tomorrow.
So my daughter and I are watching Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah? Good movie.
And she's so far, she's going, these guys are idiots.
Of course they are. That's what makes them victims in a horror movie.
That's right.
The movie Saturday the 14th.
Yes,
Took
that was
us
good.
so fun all those movies. It's pretty funny.
Who put the Delarian portal there?
Joe Bowie did. He got
Damn it, Joe.
dollar and broken down.
Now, anybody that fell for that, he did not say. He didn't say what he was putting up.
Oh no, he put the right one in. There's just some other that did not.
No. It was not me. That
I'm
I
guessing-
put the right one up. It was Joe Bowie.
Joe is honest. He
I'm
says what he's putting
guessing
up.